Alrighty, so we are back. Let's test this. Google has released a testing version of some changes to the undeads summons. If you recall, I tried to make a build, Clavicus Breton build a few weeks or months ago. I don't remember, but that didn't go too well, and that's were way too squishy, and the fact that I wasn't tanking with them made it almost impossible to use them properly. So I'm going to play a different type of build today, and also to see if it works. So this is one kind of build that I'm not sure I can bring to the end game, and even if I can bring it to the end game, I'm pretty sure the miracle will just not let me win this one. It's fine. I mostly want to test the changes and see how the new summons do, and then based on that we'll see. Let's see what we got. This is not going to be a pure mage build, which is going to be a challenge because I still would like to get the necromancer amulet, by the way, but we'll see. Maybe it's not
Approach, my child,
a good idea
and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year.
to do that. So we're going to be in tank, and we're going to be a Breton tank, which is the worst type of tank. But I think it's worth trying. I would like to use undeads as support to do damage, possibly away from me. And see how that goes. So about the food, if I'm going to tank, I will need something that increase magic and health and stamina probably. So likely this thing, which I don't know how exactly to make. Hey Jeff, what are you doing, man? Let's take a little look here. And about this, switch to two of these, one of these. Alright, so the build is going to be Ritual Clavicus. Because I still think I'd like to have the additional creature. And he is going to be a Clavicus Vile build. Let's get the robes, even if I don't want to use them immediately, but let's still get them. Will they attack me? No, don't attack me, don't attack me. Okay, good. I am kind of worried about this build because there are many things that can go wrong with the build. But I think at least early game and mid game we should be fine. It is definitely not as strong as Racing Undead, like I know that for a fact, but it could be fun and more flexible maybe. And also I don't require corpse, which is great. So we'll see what I got with this. I am pretty sure that if I played well, Yes, I did. We have the new plugin from Google already, run rectificator and everything. It should be set up. I haven't tested yet, but it should be fine. So we have the new undeads. Actually, it should be visible. If I open conjuration, you see. We have the grave summoning. Level 75. While the summon lasts longer in this realm, has greater strength, spell power, speed, and durability. This is what we're aiming for in this build. So we do have the plugin for sure.
Okay, that explains the Jarl. We need to get word to Jarl.
It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
No, don't go inside.
See,
Don't go inside.
it was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
I'll kill you all, and then you'll believe me.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Okay. So now the main issue is how to start. I want to go heavy armor, obviously, with this build. The thing is, I don't think early on I can go heavy armor because we need a lot of perks to go heavy armor. So I'm thinking that at least for now, I just go conjuration and try to kill as many bandits as I can just using conjuration, and that's it. Nothing else. Now, Skeletal Soldier is one of the worst summons you can get, but there isn't much more really. I guess we go with that. And maybe Spirit Mud Crab. No, we're not killing Sven. I'm letting him get out and then kill her. She's just easier to deal with. Because as a Breton, we suck at basically everything. So we need to build a little bit this before I can properly use it. The Skellyman is quite... Okay. I'll believe you. Let's see. Kind of curious about the changes done. It sounded really cool, actually. Just to make it clear, I don't want to make it sound like it sounded like Go was doing some really cool, was cooking, which is something it does very often. Bitter Cup. This is going to be 2, and it's going to be the thing we're going to switch to periodically. I probably will level up health and then switch to the stamina version of the cup, but we'll see. And we're also having the summoning pact, which I'm not going to use right now because why would I? But later on this will play an important role. So let's see the Skellyman. Kind of curious about the Skellyman. So the skeletal soldier was really bad previously. Really bad. Summoning Pact is an ability from Clavicus Vi. It makes your summon cost 3 times, and actually, is it called Summoning Pact, right? Yeah, it makes your summon cost 3 times more, but it makes it I think 10 or 20 times longer. It is the ability, the defining ability of Clavicus, even more than the Bitter Cup, because it basically means you can have undeads that are alive forever. And if you there is a very good build to play with Clavicus, which uses the Atronak sign, where basically you summon or raise that you go to sleep, and because the duration is so long, you can you still have the effect going. All right, I don't think I need to wait. Let's go directly uh to Ember Shard. Let's see how this goes. Hmm. Right. So already done a mistake even before starting. Great. Hmm. I should have taken the I should have taken the food, the correct food, the magical food. I should have known that this was not the right call. Hey, no, I mean, this is Skyrim. You can select whatever you want, right? I usually go on the 3bftweaks page, and check races, blessings, and let me 1 second. I usually go here and check for good combination that I'd like to play, but I kind of already know most of the times what I like to play. So like right now I have a few battle mage I want to play. There is one particular Meridia build that I need to try. I'm kind of looking forward to try. It's just, you know, you have them in mind. The more you play, the more you know the game, the more you, it's just, I feel like it's natural you come up with new ideas. Yeah, well, magical regeneration sucks. If you go on the Discord, there is also a list of pre-made builds. It's something I would like to make myself at some point, but there's a guy, Wolf, that made a list of. He's one of the original players. 3bftweaks. He played this for a really long time, and he has a list of builds that he usually plays. And that's a really good way to start. Holy moly. I don't want to attack him. I have 80 stamina. Basically, you can follow, you can check how he describes each build and just follow his advice. And he usually isn't spot on most of the builds he proposes. Just keep in mind, some builds are more viable than others, so usually heavy armor is more viable than light armor. And mages and warriors are better than archer and stealth, usually. Not to generalize. Also, there are some races that are famous for being easier for new players.
You're dead.
Yeah, actually having two Because the problem with the Skelly is that they don't do damage. They don't tank damage, but if you have one of them that is tanking the damage, the other one that is attacking, they are strong. Should I even consider maybe the fondue for this build, at least early on? I completely forgot that early on I don't have the stats to play a warrior and summoner. I seems to be able to do this mistake every time I play this build. Alright, Conjuration 17. We need to get to 25 to get the first bump in power. That is a huge one, actually.
Not my sort of thing. So, here I am. What
Hello.
was that? This what you want? Death is highly overrated.
Wait, they have absorb health. What? They have absorb health. That is interesting. Absorb health on undeads is that's naughty. I didn't know. Alright, 24, we need... Alright, so, what do I want to level up? That's the big question for the build. So we need all three stats, but one of them is automatically selected by the Bitter Cup. So, Magicka, I need it only when I summon, so I think we're going to level up health for now. To get some magic resistance, because boy, will I need magic resist. Okay, we're not to dual cast any spell yet. Okay. Where did this dog die? We have 80 stamina. It's kind of funny with 80 stamina, in a way. Like, this is with the buff that gives us something like 25, 30 stamina. So yeah, okay, I can make potions, I agree, but still. Playing Brayton is really feels like playing and not, I don't know, and not fully a very old man. We are a very old man. Exactly, asthmatic field. What are you playing? What race are you playing? The one with the asthma?
Close enough. You there. Leave. Now.
Okay, anti boss, so maybe one hit I can survive.
I'm warning you.
This is very interesting. The summon with absorb health is interesting. Yeah, arrows will do you good against the skeleton. Let's go. I love the anti-archer build. Alright, this we keep it. I need to check. Especially if we decide to go. So we have two pieces of hardware that we can take for this build that would make us extremely, like, much stronger, but also extremely vulnerable. The necromantic amulet and the necromancer is a necromantic. Doing great tonight. The necromancer amulet that reduces regeneration a lot, actually, and the Lich Ring, which makes you 25% more vulnerable to any effect in the game. Like, the list is like the same as the Arcase resistances. Alright, so what I need, venison, goat legs, salt potato for this one, and the one that gives us health and magicka is this abomination here. Adar, okay, this is easier. Chicken egg, salt, Adar, cheese wedge, and carrot. Yeah, I don't know. The Ring of the Lich is a bit of a... I don't know why it's so bad. It seems like somebody was worried to add it to the game, so they decided to go with something meh. Alright, so... Necromancy. And Apprentice Conjuration. So this should be good. Right? What do we have here? Skeleton Warand. Spectrum Warand is really good. Skeletal, but I don't want to use this because we know it's good. Let's see something else. What do we do? Skeletal Archer and Skeletal Hero. Yeah. Alright. The Warlock would be nice to try too at some point. Under 16. Jesus. Under 16 is my entire magicka bar. Man, okay. We need to go and get the conjuration ring right away. I don't think we can survive without conjuration ring. We do have an archer here, so it should be fine. We should be fine against the mage. So do I want to go conjuration? What do I get? Conjuration 50. I don't think I can go heavy armor anytime soon. I think we could go blocking because I can put it away immediately. You know what? Let's go full conjuration. Let's do this. The range one are really... yeah, let's try. Okay, let's try. So we're going to fight the Conjurer, and the fun part about the Conjurer is that it's a dummer that uses Frost magic, which is really good against us, because I don't think our skeletons give a shit about your Frost magic, but we'll see. Right, can I get the chicken eggs? I guess so. Oh, by the way, the plan would be to get... I think we are going to try the Molag Bal mace. This is not the build that uses the Molag Bal mace, but why not? Feels like it's a good weapon for this build. And I need... It would be nice to kill the paladin. I don't remember his name. The guy who killed us. Okay, let's do Skeletal Hero. Let's try this guy. Let's see how good it is. Skeletal Hero versus too many crabs. Go. Tyrannus, yeah. So we are ritual, so the regeneration should be pretty good. Right. Okay, so off combat the regeneration is good. We just need to stay off combat. Alright, good. Would be fun to get venison with this build. Good luck following the... We are already running out of greedy and jug of milk. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Especially red flowers. Let's get them immediately. Let's beat the stack of flowers I can use to restore my magicka. I'm on the wrong side of the river. I could make also some poisons. We could help our summons with poisons. Like maybe a dagger. And just poison the enemies. They're too strong. No. No.
That's close enough. That's close enough.
Yeah, probably this doesn't stay still. Yeah. Fair enough.
I'll end your miserable life.
I'm surprised it doesn't come here though. What is he doing? Where is he going? Ah, what a waste.
You can't hide from me.
So you can't reach this place. That's what's happening. I thought it could get here. I honestly didn't know it wasn't able to come here. My bad.
You can't hide from me. Ha! Found you.
Yeah, but you don't want to fight
I'll
me.
see you burn.
What are you doing? Is he an Altmer? No, he's a Drum. No, it's a Drummer. I'm just, it's just a lighting. This is awkward. Maybe let's do this.
I'll end your miserable life.
I need to convince Fawn to give something to the Breton for the early game. Anything really could work. What? No.
I'll see you. Ah!
Okay, better. What is he scared of? This is going so well. And now the troll is joining. Perfect. All right. What's the next piece of gear? There is no next piece of gear. No. All right. Oh, the Necromancer amulet. I've been told that it's harder now. They made it even harder to get it than before. So not only there are summons in there, but they are annoying summons. No, I'm thinking I could go with this. I don't know. Because I would like to start opening chests as soon as possible. Where is the animal? Where is the animal? So this will postpone a little bit the rest of the perks. But at least I can open the novice locks, because otherwise I will never open the novice locks. The alternative to that would be to go up with alteration and give some shielding to them, to my creatures and myself. That could be nice. By the end game, if you get, you know, Mage Armor 3 on one of your guys, especially because the duration is so long, you can get for 20 minutes a very tanky. Man.
Come along, no more stops.
What we could do? We could go and see what the enchanted things are. But that's nasty, that sort of health, it's nasty. What's with the absorb effects? Why? I mean, I'm not complaining, it's not a bad idea to give absorb, it's just I feel like it's actually there are no summons that have this ability now that I think about it, so that's good. Alright, this, and no. What now? We don't want to fight the dogs. We could go on the hill to take a look at what's the enchanted piece there. The problem is I don't use it. I won't use it anytime soon. Do I die here? Man, undead archers are nasty. So the idea is to have a few of them behind me and then deal with the enemy. What? And then just use the shield, like be a tank in the front. We will be very tanky. We will be, like, if I can get to the mid game where I have the Ethereum armor, we will be very tanky. The Brayton, a Brayton inside the Ethereum armor is difficult, very difficult. So I assume we won't be able to do this thing here, this fight here. Let's take also this. There. What do I do next? Alt Steam would be nice, but Alt Steam. The thing about bound armor is that it makes sense only if you take the perks, because without perks it's not that great. It's only what, 5%. So you get slowed down for no like. It isn't really an advantage. You know, I really don't know what to do. Alt Steam, no. Salimunka, hell no. Redonance Retreat, maybe. There are only 4 enemies and 2 chests. One of the 2 I cannot open. I'm out of ideas. We could go to the... we could go to the college. We could go to Riften to get some funding. The next Dagon build we do, we're going to use a lot, like the bound armor a lot. That's going to be a fun build, I promise. But this one, I'm not sure. I think undeads give you damage, something like that. Because the Atrona gives you Magicka, the Speed gives you... they give magic damage. I thought they were like, I thought that was those with the Tremoras, the Hydras. If that's the case, then yeah, then absolutely we will take bound armor at the depth. Okay, to go to the college. We could go... we could go Windhelm, and then from Windhelm it's easy to reach anything else, really. Let's go. If they give magic, if they give damage resist, then absolutely. Like, no, it's not even a question. We should definitely take it. Like, the point of the build is to be resilient, which is one of the issue with the Necromancer Amulet. That's why I'm so conflicted about the Necromancer Amulet. The Necromancer Amulet gives us one more summon, but it does make us a bit less tanky because we cannot heal that easy. And I'm not even sure I want to go Vampire with this build. I was thinking about it before, and I'm worried that the lack of ability to heal paired with the something like the Necromancer Amulet could be really devastating. On the other hand, we can use absorb health, right? So yeah, that's a lot. That's one of the strongest effects you can get in the game for sure. That's why I always try to get there to take it. Especially because like, if you go Vampire, that is 30% less on your main healing. Right, so it's kind of useful paired with the ability of the Breton to regain Magicka in combat when it gets hit. Like, it's pretty strong effect. I know, the Necromancer Amulet is amazing. The plan would be, in theory, to go with that. We could, like, another thing we could go for the Lunar Armor. Because the Lunar Armor has half regeneration on the helmet, I think. The helmet is super good. It's like 20% magic resist and 150% or 100% health regeneration. It's among the best effects you can get on an helmet, if not the best effect you can get on the helmet. So we could max that. We could mix that with how's called with no Galdur. I don't remember the armor. There is another armor that gives half regen, and then going Vampire wouldn't be that hard because we would have a lot of health and a lot of health regen, which is percentage of our health. So we will try to raise the health as much as we can, right? I think that would be also pretty strong. Okay, this is found. Yeah, I think we go Rift then and get some skooma, get some moon sugar, and make some fondue. I think we're going full into Magicka until Conjuration 50, and then we slowly build up our armor. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Conjuration 50, like straight up Conjuration 50, and then restore stamina. Please? Or not? The problem with the Necromancer Amulet is that it goes against percentage regeneration. Like any potion, anything that is not flat out regeneration is affected by the Necromancer Amulet. So going Vampire is better. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong though. It's kind of difficult. Like going Vampire has some incredible, like huge advantages for this build because it would make being a warrior much easier. Like it would remove the asthma completely from this. And for the vast majority of the game, it will be much stronger. Right, and then you can decide to stay stage 1 or stage 4 depending how much fire resist you need. So bump is definitely good, and it fits, right? It fits with the idea of that night. There is actually some moon sugar inside. If I can kill them, I cannot kill them. Not right now. Later we can kill them. Let's not do anything dumb right now. Now the other thing of Vampire is that it has you have absorb health automatically, even without alteration. You get the Vampire Drain, right? And that one is really good because the Necromancer Amulet does not affect that. So you could go with that. It's a spell you can use in heavy armor because again it's not affected by anything as far as I know. So there was somebody there. Anyway. So basically for any fight that is not directly a dragon, a fire dragon, you would be much stronger. You would have all the resistance to poison, resistance to frost, which means you can deal with most 99% of the palmers. Like you would have problems with mages and fire dragons, and that's it. But the advantage is that you have what, 150 stamina more, 150 magicka more, and 100 health more or something like that. It's like the benefits are huge. All right, I'll stop talking. I will go. I think we're going Vampire. I just need to get there. We are one of those builds that could eventually do Vampire. Is again not as easy as a Razor Mage, but then again almost nothing is like a Razor Mage. The thing about Razor Mage is that you can just raise Drogue, and Drogue can kill. Then it's on. Huh. No, we need a horse. We need a horse. No. We need a real horse, either Frost or something else, but I need to get one.
The road isn't safe.
Because I need to store all the stuff we take for the food. Man, playing the Breton is like the food is not bad, but it's so difficult to make.
Please, if you could
Here, take this. It's you. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it. You must bring. It is our Look, I don't. You can't threaten me any worse than they have.
She cost me money. Fine.
You can't. When I meet Sarthis there, he's.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That
Welcome.
unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly
However,
involved a dragon.
see if you can drop in.
Working at the Rift and Fishery is tough.
Okay, let's clean this, steal the skooma, and then we should be good for a while.
Never should have cut.
Man, this place is always terrifying every time.
That's the best you can do. We're routed. Fall back. You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done.
Yeah. Whatever. Now, we could use Gatric's armor if you go vampire. Get some regeneration from that. And as long as the Necromancer amulet doesn't completely negate the regeneration, we can get it. So we could get some trinkets that give regeneration. And of course, Necromantic Empowerment. So there is a path to regeneration as a vampire. Even if you use the Necromancer amulet, it's just less effective.
What can I... My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper. Speak. Many have died taking up arms for the... It's nice to do this task. Good. Report back to me when your task is
All right. I like to do the rat way.
Come to see. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
And get...
If you
20 gold coins and all. This could be yours.
How do I open an apprentice slot? Get a scroll.
Did we have an
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Ouch.
Remember.
Well, it depends. If I go alteration, I don't think I should go lockpicking. It would be redundant, right? The main reason to go lockpicking is because the carry weight of the build is sucks.
I'm beginning to think leaving more.
That's it. That's the only reason for me to go lockpicking.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. If you've got the coin, sure thing. It's yours for a day. Back and see us. What can I... Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
No, she doesn't have either. She's... Ah. Well, there goes all my money.
Come back and
One
see
of the
us.
signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
I don't know. The thing is, it would be good to go lockpicking because we don't have.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the
I
handmaid.
agree. The thing is, the alteration is one of the few spell schools that benefits a lot this build, right? Because the like absorption make us more tankier and solve some problems that we have, by being a vampire. I can have absorb cloak. I can give mage armor to my summons. Like, I agree that I shouldn't have like.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craft.
I don't know, it's very difficult to now go alteration every single build for me. Like I get what you're saying. I agree. It's just. I feel like I should go like I don't see an alternative, to be honest.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
It's not that it's just too good. It's not just too good. It's just there is no real alternative. Like, what alternative do you have to,
I'll be back, and you'll be dead.
Like, what else can I take that gives for the summons? Like, the only other one is illusion, but it's so weaker comparatively that I don't know. It doesn't feel like a real choice, illusion, to be honest. Nice. I may be wrong, but I feel like alteration does way too much right now. So it's this jack of all trades thing that like if I have a summons, it's good to have it. Like it fits so well in the build.
Is someone there?
Time to end this little game. I'll paint the snow with your blood.
You dare fight a Dunmer?
Death awaits you.
Uh-oh. Nah. This is too risky.
I've sort of heard you heard something. I'll tear you to pieces. Made.
What are you doing?
Watch it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, let's check what it is at least.
Not only did... If you have the... Here, this is all I can afford to give.
Oh, shoot. What? But I checked. There was nothing. There were two bandits, but they were far away. They really aggroed me. Man, if I came past early game of this build, it will be so much easier. It's really just at the beginning. It's so. Oof.
Keep your distance.
Hey, back off!
Deep.
Where is the other guy? Oh, there.
That's close enough.
Close enough. Stay away.
I didn't have a mage duel in a while here, so I guess I got lucky. But I believe you. Man, I need to find some conjuration trinket. We are very squishy, but also the other problem is that we don't have the much magicka to justify being the squishy. Yeah, here is where we can die. So these are two very strong archers for me usually. So let's see. Yep. Yeah, archer are definitely strong. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to. I mean, seriously? Okay.
Kill you!
I think we're going to specialize in archers while we die. Because those hits are pretty... That never gets old though. Like the hero hitting them like that never gets old. Man, we have 95 carry weight. Oof.
What was that? me?
Huh, think you can kill me? It's time to die.
I'm terrified by being hit. The 50 stamina we have is squishy in a way that whoa.
You start running so I can.
Oh, this guy's strong. All right.
I can take you.
I have a feeling that the two skeletons are much better raised early on. Nope. Yeah. It's going to be painful at the beginning, this build. Very painful. Like the spirit summons build is much better early on, way better than this. I guess it will be better, it will be easier once we get to a certain level.
Found you. Bastard. It's nothing. I'll mount your head on my wall.
Yeah, this guy cannot be defeated like this. Arky shield. Nah.
Think you can take me?
Man.
I'll rip your heart out.
And look at the damage it's doing to my summon. Jeez. How is this guy not the boss of the room? Let's stay like this. He actually healed. Oh, come on.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
The problem with the archer is without the tank it's just slow. It's so slow. Like
You think you can take me?
yeah, I can take you by fiction essentially.
I'll rip your heart out.
Okay, that she's really not bad. Yeah, me too. The Warlock was never a bad summon. It's just inferior to other summons, but it could be nice if the changes are sensible, especially because Cole mentioned that it cast made it cast faster, if I understood correctly. Nope. But I'll be honest, I'm not impressed. The cost is still very high, and the benefit seems to be like, if I had the speed summons, maybe not this fight, but other fights would be much easier. But I want this build, I want to get to a higher level because this is a fun build. If I can get where I want to be, like look at this with switching the bitter cup we got 174 health. You know, we have some good resistances in armor, of course. Like it would be really tanky. It's difficult to not see the appeal of this build. There's a dog. A friendly dog. And two bad dogs. Ah, 200.
Back off.
That's all you've got? I'll clean the snow with your blood.
I can take you.
Okay, one of the archer could hit the bandit. It's not a sin. You could try to aim them and kill them and hit them. Oh my god. How many? Hit him? Hit him again? One more time? Please? Yep.
Please don't kill me.
I'm already annoyed by the build and we just started.
That's how a true Nord fights.
Oof. Yeah, exactly. They went to the same academia as Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
Today is a good day.
Ah, shit. An orc, an orc.
That's it? That's all you got?
This is the end for you.
If I manage to cast a 2 skeletal hero, then I can easily take on anybody. Because the main problem right now is that one, it can be parried, and essentially they make it so that it doesn't do enough damage. But two are not easy to parry. And I think that's what the build is missing. Basically, we need more magicka or some kind of reduction in the cost
I can't remember the last time
of the
this
spells.
this long.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? $73 times 3. Yes, I can. We can double check, but I think I can. There you go. 32 minutes of Kelly. And because we are ritual, I can cast immediately another one, and it's another 32 minutes. That's the beauty. There we go. We have an army. We have an army. I think we can only do two, so. Yeah, but what you do with that? The skellies alone are not enough, and I cannot fight. Which is the main problem, right? We cannot fight, because if we can fight, this would be amazing. If we could tank, this would be amazing. Oh, shit. Well, there goes my skelly. One shot. But that would be the idea, right? Like summon impact that, and then use myself as a Schmidt shield for the fight.
You won't live.
To see tomorrow.
No, I just... Come on, hit it! Oh. Good. I feel like this build would benefit a lot from illusion. You fear the enemy before they're fighting your guys, and then like they run away, and you have all, and the hero has all the time in the world to kill them.
Can't hide from me forever.
You guys are joking, right? Okay.
No more. I yield. I yield.
Now I get you, Saffron.
What about now, though? Now we have 3 enemies, and I don't see how we can deal with them. Yeah, I was thinking about it. The reason why I didn't get that plugin and I stayed with you know, base Skyrim plus this is just that I am a bit worried that if I that if I tested 2, let's say, testing plugins, you know, nice. And sometimes they surprise me. They killed 3 of them, so the combination skeletal warrior and skeletal hero works. Because allows one of the 2 to do damage, and if you get lucky, it's the right one. Interesting. I didn't want to test the 2 test the plugins at the same time. Because I'm like, I don't know. I just I was a bit worried about the potential exploitability and other things like that. So staying with one plugin and like felt like the right decision. Why? Why Skeleton and Soldier and Warlock are so strong? This is good. They're doing the right thing, they're distracting the enemy. Yeah, this is good.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Count out your coin.
Nice again. Come on. Kill him. Now the problem is that she's a archer. She's an archer. Do I want to go there and risk it? I mean, she's not there. She's not even... Go! No! Go! Go!
Your end, we are routed. Fall back.
I should really start drinking some Malta wine. Right, we never got this. I wish I could select the skeleton and always make it with the shield.
Let's see what you've got.
Wrong target, my friend. You should have checked him. Like, if I could select the normal skeleton and always give him the a shield, they will survive much more and be a bit better tanks. Man, 2 levels per dungeon. We got really, really unlucky. Man. Yeah, I agree. I just wanted to test the changes to skeleton, but I think spectral hound is still very strong, especially given that it doesn't cost that much magicka. It's not that expensive. The magicka cost is a bit all over the place, but I don't think it's wrong. I understand where it comes from, because when the hero, the skeleton hero hits you, it does a ton of damage. The problem is that very often it just doesn't hit you. Like, it's just not there. I don't know how to explain it. It's this weird situation where he's very strong, but there is an asterisk there, and depends. Is it eating you? Is it even acting? Like when the first thing the skeletons do when you summon them is they get into this. Then again, the summons are meant to be. Yeah, absolutely. They shouldn't be tank. I understand that. I'm not saying they should be. It's more about the type of damage they do, right? So, like, take for instance the skeleton warrior. It does feel like it's not doing that damage. So if it's a glass cannon, it needs to be a glass cannon, right? So the hits needs to hit like track, not that a simple enemy with a stupid shield is protected by most of the damage. I know it's not realistic, but like it's a weird glass cannon. The summons, because I could give you an example with the like the fireworm, right? Apprentice level. It's not a tank, but it does continuous damage to every enemy around it. So that just feels better than this. But I don't know, it feels like it's more like the animations of the skeletons that suck. And that's why the Ghost Hound is so good, is because it has the animation of a dog, which is much better, faster, snappier. Like the skeleton takes like 3 or 4 seconds just to start attacking. It's weird. Maybe a high level will be easier. But right now it does feel I don't know. It feels like anything else is better, to put it simply. Like, think about the spectral bear, the what else? The worm, the other one, the guy that
I trust
punches.
you're not planning any trouble.
They feel all
What can I do
better
for
than
you,
the
friend?
skeletons.
Huh? What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this.
Ah, like. Yeah, and I have a feeling that if I am the tank, I won't care too much about them taking time to start attacking, because like the enemy won't react to them, they react to me and they won't be able to kill me. So I feel like it's just a problem at the beginning of the game, you know what I mean? Like if you get past that moment in which the build sucks, then it doesn't suck anymore. It's one of those builds. It's like an assassin, like those builds where they have a threshold after which the build gets so much better. Thing is, right now I'm raising Conjuration and I'm starting to wonder whether I should or not continue with that or go heavy armor 20 and get into my armor, you know? And maybe it's just that I don't feel like I have enough health yet. I don't know. That's why I want to go vampire. I feel like I don't have the stat right now to fight. Then what should I do? Should I go heavy armor immediately? Then we cast outside with summon impact, whatever we can cast, and then fight. Because I really don't have the stamina to do it right now. I'm raising health so that I can use the stamina bitter cup. Block and HA seems better. Yeah, I think you may be right about this. I mean, we know where to get Undead, Undying Breath, right? We could do that. We could go and get it right now. Alright, so 1 perk for Ritualism. The 50 we wait, but 1 perk for Ritualism we get it for sure, right? So let's go up with blocking or heavy armor. Probably blocking is that as a Brayton I need to get there, because otherwise I stop doing anything. On the other hand, heavy armor is great, but it's not as this is only level 20. 3 perks and we get some survivability at the cost of going around in heavy armor. Okay, let's go heavy armor 20. I think it's the easiest. Ugh. Again, it's a temporary problem, but it is a problem right now. Oh man. Khajiit with... The miss. Thank you for that. I don't know about alchemy yet. Oh no. I always go alchemy. Oh shoot. Oh come on, that Dwemer Orc, you gotta be kidding me. What do I do? That guy is man, that guy is so strong.
You ready to die today, huh?
We abuse the terrain. We abuse the terrain. Nope, we don't abuse the terrain.
That's a fair.
Yeah, I don't know how to defeat this guy. I have no idea how to defeat this guy.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
He's going to one-shot most of my builds, no matter what. Most of my summons. I can abuse the terrain. That's the only thing comes to my mind. I don't see any other option.
I fought worse than you. You won't get the best of me.
He also has potions. No. No, 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 no good. Yeah, no good. Yeah, this is what I want to do. This right here. They attack me, and like they attack me, and I can deal with. I can. Play it. And while they attack me, my archers just kill them. This is exactly what I hope to achieve. Where did we kill the other one? Where did we kill the other one? Whatever. Like, if I can get to a point where I can sustain a little bit of damage and my archers just hit the enemies, I don't think there are many bandits that can survive the build. So I think the mistake here is that I was raising Conjuration instead of staying Conjuration 25 and raise heavy armor. But it should work, we're still in time to switch. And also I need to start switching the Bitter Cup Blessing, because that's the other thing.
I cannot best you. What was that?
That was a mistake. I hope I wanted yeah, that was a mistake. Dang. Oh, just in time to pop that. Ooh. Man. Ooh.
Can't hide from me.
That's another orc.
You puny weakling. No one best.
But the only issue of switching to heavy armor is that I cannot cast in combat because I just won't have the perks to do it. So if I decide to go with that strategy, I need to keep in mind that I will not be able to cast while I'm in combat. There is no way. Also, we have 8 minutes of fondue. Well, that's not a lot. Let's take this. Let's take this and let's move on. Hope I can finish this.
What was that? pay for this. Of course, pieces.
You can take me?
Alright. She's stuck on the other side here, so let's switch to the Magica one. Wait. $55. Fuck. So at the end of this dungeon, I should be able to.
Are you truly ready to die? I'll try and make this quick. Your end draws near.
Alright.
Talos.
No, they can't go through. Then, for the love of God, hit us. Where are you going, dude? Come on. I cannot make it easier than this.
To the north. Victory is yours. I submit.
Awesome. We got the barbarian. Yeah, if you get me, yes. Let's go.
Time to die, hero.
Come on!
You're a fool to fight me.
Yeah, the strategy is definitely to distract them with me. Like, I need to keep doing that. Just switch to the stamina bitter cup. Yeah, we are one shot, but at least I have a chance to kill them by distracting them. If the hero hits them while they're distracted by me, there is nothing they can do, they just die. It does so much damage. We're almost there. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of fondue. So another orc, really? But are we exhausted the other races, or? Man, it's so dangerous to do what I'm doing. Are you guys going, or? Alright, this gives me the 3 perks, and then the next one would be block 30. 1, 2, 3. We have one additional perk which can go directly in blocking. We don't necessarily use it right now, blocking, but why not? Alright, should be easier now. Let me... We have 30 stamina. 30 stamina. Why 30 stamina? And 30 stamina seems a bit extreme. So these would be the stats when we go in combat mode. 118, 128, and 150. Another thing I can do is I can go and check the... see what we can find with this enchanted things. Oops. Can I open you? So there are 2 pieces of heavy armor that we can check. Maybe we find a good helmet. I don't know what... maybe something that gives stamina would be amazing. Come on, you serious? Not a single... Alright, well... Right. Oof. Okay, let's sell. So we said we buy the Undying Breath. We want to buy Undying Breath. Right, because the... well... we still get damage, right, if we go low in stamina, so I cannot really afford to go low stamina. Because we still get a ton of damage if the enemy hits us. So I cannot do that.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
May the god, the finest weapons and armor.
All right.
I can also switch to this when I'm in combat. So like, yeah, I can switch like that. So like this is the casting gear, and this is the combat gear. Yeah, fine. It'd be nice to have some boots, but here we are. So the idea is to select the stamina bitter cup. And then combat like, stay in combat like this. We have 643 armor, so around 800 armor once I have the... No, around 750. Probably around 700 when I have the boots. And we desperately need a steed too. So I think we spend the money on a steed. Unless I want to go and get Frost, but I'm not... I don't know. Can I get Frost? Can I fight the guys at the lodge?
Take a look. May your road lead you to one side.
How much magica can I get?
Tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale at fair prices.
210. Right, 210, which means can I cast? Yeah. Barely.
Goods
No,
and wares
I
of all
cannot.
kinds, and all can be yours.
Dang.
Take a look.
We desperately need something to boost our magicka.
Come and see what goods I offer.
So the college would give us The college would give us 6 magicka more. Maybe it's enough. I mean, let's try.
Climb and back. It'll be off.
I'm not entirely sure
Feels good, huh?
how to proceed, but if I can get at least the skeleton soldiers active all the times, I should be able to do the next. Like I should be able to do some bandit dungeons. The question is, can I do this?
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was and then exploded. What did you
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. I was thinking about going Altmer too. It's just that
why people have a problem with
if I can get over the early game of the build, this build does work well. It's just that right now it's painful. But like,
if there's anything, take a look.
My the thing I always say is that there is a huge difference between Altmer and Breton if you want to be a tank. So like I would do Altmer if I was doing something like a Dremoraz. Probably. Well, I'm not sure. But probably yes. So if I want to do this, I need potato, goat leg, venison, and bottled water. Okay. Man, why the ingredients so complex? I need a mod where I tell it that this is the stuff I need to get, mark it every time I see it.
You lost? My job is to serve the Jarl. It'd be good to... Thanks. This should come in handy. The Jarl has put out a bounty.
Alright, let's get into the Mage Guild. Let's get the hood.
The way is dangerous. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside,
So for me, the Altmer is the ultimate support mage. It's perfect. It's perfect for you know, if you have summons and you want to keep them up. Like for instance, the Altmer is fantastic if you want to use illusionary spells, right? It's so good. It's unbelievably good.
I believe I've made myself. Well, I'll give you a brief tour and then. Wonderful.
Yes.
Please follow me and don't wander off.
I'm simply trying
the
to
College of
understand the
Winterhold has been a
reason
fixture in
behind
Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
It is. It is a really, really fun silly combo, I agree. It is.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement
Although
more
I have to
stringent
admit that
entry
for me
procedures
the
due to
really
some
fun
problems
one
with local
was
norms.
Destruction
We don't
Illusion.
anticipate any real violence,
Because
but it never
if you
hurts to be prepared.
if you put everything in Magicka, you can do so much damage. Like you let them distract themselves with the illusionary wolf or whatever. Especially if you can keep out the illusionary Dremora that lowers the magic resist, and then you just pummel them with whatever destruction magic they are weak against. And it's the kind of approach that works with anything. Works with Alduin,
Our
works with
newest members are housed here
Mirak,
in the Hall of
as long as you
I'll ask that you
don't,
please keep
they
your
don't
voice
realize
down
they
while
need to
you
hit
sign,
you.
as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Like, my question about that kind of build is, does it work with Mirak? Can I get to Mirak and make him fight my illusionary wolf? Because if that works, I tell ya, that's one hell of a
Now
build.
I'll show you to your quarters.
An unstoppable build, that I would call it. Oh, we could actually put stuff in here. The one we don't use.
This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Nice.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is...
What's doing? Block 30. Alright, so the buff we got here is not enough. It's a shame that I died with my ultimate last time I tried that, but I think I almost got there. And I think I wasn't too far away. So if somebody wants to try, I think there is a good build there. Although I could, yeah. I died against a... Because you're here, yes. I died against a vampire because I went a bit too early to fight vampires. I should have waited. But man, it's so fun to do it. Yep. So I could sleep and try to do those that bandit tower to get some money and some experience. I don't. Well, no. What am I doing? We are Brighton. Let's do a well-rested sleep. I definitely need that. We could also marry Isolde and get the food from her and the well-rested bonus or lover bonus, whatever we get. It could be an option to help a little bit with the early game with this.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Sure thing. It's yours for... Let's sate that appetite, huh? I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Alright, let's try to do the tower, and this time let's be part of the fight. Let's see. Let's get outside the city. Okay, 33 minutes. Let's go. I need to kill also the goat, but good luck killing the goat. They're overweight. Oh my god. I guess drop these. Man, it is tough, huh? Without carry weight. So how do I go there? Down there? I need to go. No, not from here. From there. One of the 18 health, one of the 90 stamina. Well, that's not the best start ever. Are you kidding me? They're not coming? I really want to fight this guy. One. Why one yes and the other one no? Two. Let's go. So we have a small regeneration potion plus the poultice. It's by for sure not enough, but it is something. Okay, this is stupid. Better. I'm not going to babysit them. All right. Guys, do you mind being part of the fight?
You want a real fight, eh?
Yeah, can you come down, please, before tonight? No.
You'll get your wish. I fought worse than you. I'll show you a real fight.
Shit.
regret.
I'm already regretting so much.
You're a fool to fight me.
Oh, come on.
I'll show you what a real...
Well, I don't think...
No one bests an orc. You're a fool to fight me. I fought worse than you. You puny weakling. I'll skin you alive.
Man. No, skeleton, this guy. Fight the one that I'm fighting before tonight. Come on, hit him.
Damn you.
No. It's not working. Yeah, no, like this, it does not working.
I'll show you what a real orc can do. Pray to Stendar while you can. You're a fool to fight me. I fought worse than you. Enough of this. You down. I'll skin you alive.
I don't know how to deal with this. I genuinely don't know how to deal with this. I'm trying to come up with an idea, but the only thing I can think about is stay on this side.
You puny weakling.
Oh shoot, I killed myself. No.
Not so tough now, are you?
Please don't. Whew. That was a close one.
Oh, not so tough now, are you? No one bests an orc.
I never got so many orcs in my game like this one. I need a strat. I cannot play like this. This not I'm not going anywhere like this. This guy are I don't know. Oh no, I'm trying to come up with some kind of idea, but the reality is I'm not sure how to deal with these guys. Especially the one that we didn't hurt. Like he is I don't have a vegetable soup. I could switch to fondue. You know what, I'll switch to fondue. I am overweight. by a ton, actually. Okay. Well, I need space. So we drop the man, but that shield is good. I don't want to drop that. So what else can I drop? Whoops. Okay, I'm not kidding myself. What else can I drop? I don't have a choice. And even by dropping this, I still several. Okay, I can drop this. I can drop this. We can drop that even if I desperately need that. We can drop this. We can drink one. We can drop all of the milk, which is easy to find. We can drop this. Yeah, it's me, round 2. Hell yeah. Whoops, that was a mistake. Anyway. I think we continue like this. I don't see an alternative. Like, in armor we're good, but not good enough to fight orcs, and one of them is like that. There's no... That's not something I can do. No, I think we will not get the stuff back. I don't see the point. We'll get better stuff eventually. Where the hell is the orc now? Huh? Where's the orc?
I'll show you a real fight. Lucky hit.
That's a missing piece of the armor that we desperately need. Alright. Let's check the treasure inside. Man.
Death is what you seek, you'll get your wish.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, I'm sorry with this guy. Let's just give him a break. But it is another of the things I need to get, man. Like the combination Breton with low carry weight and the fact that I need 6 ingredients to make the main special food is like I know this is annoying, but like I don't understand how do people manage carry weight in 3bftweaks, because for me it's like the #1 problem. It's the way I die, it's the way I lose the important stuff in the game. It's the first problem I try to solve when I get to the black books. It's like maybe having a little bit more carry weight wouldn't kill us. You know what I mean? Like the goat leg is 1 unit, right? The venison is 2, And then you need potatoes, you need water, you need something else, if I'm not mistaken, right? So the ingredients to make the souffle are weight like 5 units. Like that wouldn't be a problem if the carry weight of the burrito was so bad. What? What? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's it feels bad. Like I really don't understand. It's I've been playing this game a lot, and one of the best feeling is to start with an orc and not having to deal with all the problems that you have normally with the game. Like, it's one of the best feelings. Like, you get into the game and you have carry weight. You do have carry weight. You don't have to be, you know, annoyed by that. Yeah, you see, we need bottled water, goat leg, and potato, right? And we are at capacity. So I have goat leg there. Right. Yep. I don't know. Like, my suggestion to people that start for the first time to be Tix is to try at least once a race like Redguard and Orc and things like that. With all their strength. Okay, stuff has disappeared already. Right. No, maybe it was a bit behind, more behind. Maybe. Like, we don't even have 90, we have 85. Wait. Man. Feels bad. Well, at least like this we have some resistance to arrows. Alright, now we need potato and water. We check on the corpse. I can make 3 souffle, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, water, and I need potato, and I can make the souffle. No. Come on. Nice souffle casserole. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back to the city and collect the reward. And then we take it from there. No, the good news is that once we get 30 blocking and the 2 additional perks, maybe we will have less problems with stamina, because by pairing we get that stamina. So there is that. Oh, we can run, finally.
Azure. Excellent. You've done us a... Here is your reward.
Block. So I could get lockpick to get some carry weight. I could get dexterity to get some carry weight, and also attacks cost less stamina, which I don't necessarily need. What else? I think we go with this.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Yeah. By equipping the shield, we have 10 glass units. Okay, so this area there is nothing else really to do. What else can we do? Well, I guess the area around Wingdalm, probably. It's a good idea. So like Utheril Cave, okay, yeah, stuff like that could be an option. So let's try again this, what we were trying to do. Magicka, Summon Impact. Let me double check what we can cast right now. No, we cannot cast that. We can only cast this. Okay, fine. Let's wait to recover Magicka. Yeah, that's true, and I would be really strong. I was checking that actually, because with the archers, as long as I can sustain the damage, it would be much more tankier. I don't have any. Though. Yeah, so something like that. That's what I'm trying to do, but against real enemies and not mod grabs. So I'm going to try Utterly Heals and and I'm going to switch to the casserole. cassoulet, not casserole. And let's see how this goes. So we just gave up the fondue. Hope I haven't done any big mistake here. So we want to stay in front of the skeletons and get the attention of everything, including the archer, actually. Sadly.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero. Atta boys.
Never mind.
You're dead.
Oh my! What the hell? What was that? What arrow did you use?
Enough!
What the hell is that? I don't know, there must be a reason why it's done like this. Well, I mean, in Skyrim, you don't have the problems that we're having with 3bftweaks, right? So it's probably there is no need to make it an ability. And we won't have problem, like, we won't have problem casting during combat eventually. Don't come closer.
What was that? Thought I heard something.
Yeah, we take way too much damage. Even with the protection I have, I'm still taking way too much damage. If I don't have a way to recover, restore my health, this is like, this is dead end.
What was that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Of this. You'll pay for this. You won't leave Skyrim alive. Fool! I'll have your blood.
Oh, come on. Well, actually, that makes sense, the way that went. Yeah, no, I cannot do this. Not like this. I like the idea is there, but I don't have any stamina potion. Oh no, I'm in pseudo trouble. Even with all the minions, like I cannot fight even like I don't know. I know I must do something wrong. Like if I don't know, I must the same build if I was using. Let's save. You know what? Fuck off. Oh, we got the fast guy.
Time to die, dog. Just die already, bastard! Let's see what you've got.
Oh shit, they can come here. Okay. Right, he's an orc.
Victory or Sovngarde!
No, 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 no. Well, there goes all my potions.
You think you can take me?
Not even.
I'll carve you into pieces! I'll mount your head on my wall!
It's over.
Give up while you still...
I don't know. If I don't find a better way to level up this build, I don't think we're going anywhere. This is not working, right? So maybe the strategy is to just keep casting the minions and be a pure mage for the better part of the game. Because right now, like, we're not tanking. That was not good enough. I need to think about this, but like, in general, I don't think this is working. And in order to use the summoning pact with that spells, with apprentice spells, we need much, like, a bit more magicka. But I also don't have a way, like, we squeezed everything, right? We took the sweet roll, we had the fondue, and that wasn't enough. So I need to find trinkets, I guess. The problem I have is what to do in the meanwhile. Because I need to level up, but how do I level up?
You won't get the best of it!
I know. Oh, that has a stuff. So this guy's going to attack like crazy.
Ha! Found you! Ah! Bastard! Ah! I'll bury you! Ah! Ah!
We have 6,473 coins. One thing that I could do is I could go around the Khajiit. Maybe one of them will have either gauntlets or boots of magicka, and that will push us above the 300. The alternative is to collect around, I don't remember how much I need, but enough to get Farendar's ring or the conjuration Yara. That's another option, but not a bad one given that we're going to use conjuration a lot. We could also get the conjurer, that's an option. The effigy. No, Sapiarch. Stormcloud. Oh, yeah, but usually do they? I need what do we find to be? To be ropes, right? And they don't sell ropes as far as I know. How good this is? 14, 150, 60. Because my thinking is if we have archers tend to stay away from the enemy, or at least not you know, not in their face immediately. So I may be able to deal with the you know, to have less pressure to get to the front line and protect my guys. Yeah, solitude. Yeah, that's a good point. That may be the right choice. We're 6,862. Maybe. I can still cast this, right? Yes. No. Wait. I can. So the good news is that with the food we just took, we can still cast easily the packed skeleton, so it's not too bad. It's not enough, but it's not too bad. But where we go now? If we cannot do display, utterly heal, there aren't that many places we can do easily. That's the issue. One of the issues we need to deal with. Man. So what we can do is we can go Solitude from Windal. I think we do that. There is a boat. Doesn't cost that much. Costs 100. We can go there. Maybe we can find something. That's an option. You don't need to go inside to take the boat, actually. Well, okay, let me check first the shops here in Windhelm. Maybe there is some good stuff. We need to get over this impasse. Again, either be mage all the time for now, or if we are warrior, we need to have a way to not take too much damage and do a lot of damage. So let's check this out. We could also find rings actually of magicka, or well, ring I hope not, but like
you
amulet.
Come here where you're not wanted. You eat our
The
food.
problem of ring is that we already have a ring.
You really take a look.
Necklace of major magic. There it is.
fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
Magic. Ring of extreme magic. Man, look at this. It's only 4,490. You get 54 magicka out of that. So let me check the other shop, and then we go check Solitude, and then based on the shops we buy the best one.
You're a war hero, Grunwolf. Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that you one of those Don't let Ulfric or some... There's a group of... You deal with them. I'll make sure...
How... Let me know if you see anything you like. That spell looks dangerous. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Nope.
Do come again.
Yeah. That's the necklace, the magical necklace that he's selling is perfect. I just want to double check everything else before I buy. The shop will stay open anyway until the end of the day, and she will have the same item for the next 3 days, so I can just check other places. So I think it's worth going to Solitude, check Solitude. And you know what, we can also do the other quests here among the many things we can do.
You make...
Lost knife.
I heard some of... Thank you.
Looking up. Where you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Exactly. Solitude, it's only 100 coin from here. Another thing we need to find a solution to is the damage we take. So I could go alteration just to be able to use absorb grasp, even if it costs a ton of magicka while I'm in heavy armor. Yeah. Because those are the one in Skyrim are too easy, right? Yeah, maybe really perking alteration to get more damage, to get the ability to absorb health and restore health through that. Maybe that's a good call. It's just that casting will be a nightmare while in combat.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
Okay, let's see what what they have.
You really should...
Ta-da.
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Yep. They also cost nothing. As always, they cost nothing. Right. That's one part of this, then. Yeah, exactly. Sunlight weapon would be nice, but only if I can absorb health, which is level 70, right? So the alternative would be to have a sword that, or like a weapon that absorbs health.
That's... Take a look.
The Nightingale blade comes to mind. That would be perfect. Probably nice. Hello. And we just barely have enough magicka, enough money. Magicka, now I'm thinking about magicka for everything.
Come back.
Hey Marco, yeah, but having a lot of problems. But yeah, we're trying again. with the new plugin from Gold. So
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
all right, so let's have a look. Where are we? 315. 315.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
There it is. There it is. So there is a testing version from Goal about that changes a little bit on dads because they were a bit weak, and it does changes quite a bit, makes them a bit stronger, not too much, but you know, enough to make them competitive. All right, we got them. So we have 2 archer and we are a warrior. And now the question is this enough? And how do I test this? What is the best area to do this? We could test here, although nah. I still have the food, right? Yes. Not much. Broken or Grotto, because the final room is like impossible to do with a build like this. I'm going to get demolished. No, we still need to be careful of what I think what enemies we fight. I think the right call would be to do some a bit easier dungeons again. I know it's a bit boring, but you know, especially to get an idea of how to build. So I think we could try the 2 guys down there first of all, see how much damage we get. The slot wouldn't be bad though. No range unit. You know what? Let's do that with the slot. It should work, right? Can I teleport them? Yes, good. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, Wolf School is another good one. You're right. We could do this, the one close to the embassy, a Wolf School that is just there. Yeah. Really, the only one that I don't want to do is Blackwater because, well, Broken or Grotto, because the final place is full of bandits, and there is at least a named one, right? So I kind of a tricky one for the build. We will be able to do it later, but right now I don't think it's a good idea. Those time, yeah, I understand. I'm not sure how much I missed the dungeon, but I do understand why people miss the dungeon, because I sometimes have problems without, like, because I don't have the enough dungeon, like, and it's painful. All right, time to try this. Attempt number 2. Let me save. And another orc. What have I done today? The game's like, nope. You're going to fight the worst enemies from now till the end of the day.
Leave now.
Let's
I'm warning you, back off.
Are you turn around and leave, huh?
That can be arranged. Gods, no! Pray to Stendar while you can. I'll rip you a piece.
But it's difficult to say if it took too much damage or not, given that, you know. Alchemy is an option, but if you go vampire, it's stupid to go alchemy just for the healing. No, Jav, I 100% understand. I'm not saying it's like you're wrong.
I'm staying out of this.
Just no.
Die, Daniel! No!
I cannot best you.
Messy. Very messy. Yeah, but speaking about not always doing the same thing, right? Like, yeah, okay, I can go again alchemy, which I just finished the run with an alchemy build.
They got that secret magic.
I know.
Turn wood to gold.
It really feels like either that or alteration is needed by the build. Like, I think it's visible to everybody that we're lacking either alchemy or alteration, one of the two. The thing about alchemy that you're absolutely right about is that you can probably use fortify magica and conjuration to cast on top of getting bonuses to the three main but alteration gives us the ability to absorb as when we are vampire and more tankiness, which is we need tankiness in this build. We really need tankiness in this build. I think I'm more inclined to alteration than alchemy. We do have space for alchemy too, maybe later on. But I think alteration is the way to go. Look how much damage we took.
You never should have come here.
I'm going to spend so much money in potions when we come back. No, I think the next perk we put it in alteration before we get the level 30 perk in this. We just get that absorbing grasp, even if it's not going to do much for us, but something.
Is someone there?
Man, this guy is a dagger and he's demolishing me.
Run so I can stab you in the back.
Okay, provided this place is not the best to fight. So there is that. Now the thing about alchemy that I could do is I could go alchemy and then also use poisons. I would have a problems with carry weight, but I could do a dagger build instead of doing damage. Just, I don't want to do it again. I just finished an Mephala build. It would work, but it would be like, you know, yet another build like that. Let's go alteration up. That's a level up. Again, damage resistance, and let's go one alteration. It's not going to be very helpful at the beginning, but later on could be good. the thing about... Okay, 1 second. 48, 47, yes. So we need to put it here. So, and that's what you do, right? It costs 20, like 48 to cast, so it's very costly for us, but I can refill my health like that. I can go around critters. It's basically free healing. Oh, I cannot go up from here. I need to go around because this is the rock. So let's teleport here, then go up from here. I think that may be the right option. I'm not sure I would go apprentice. And the thing about Brayton is that it makes your summon even longer, which is kind of nice when you get to, you know, very costly summons. But I don't know. Maybe it is kind of difficult to say. Let me put it this way. But I think it may be better to go the way you're saying. Like essentially, what you want out of this build is a lot of tankiness. Well, Clavicus yeah, I guess it matters less, but it's still 30% more than other races, right? It's not 5 or 10%, it's the whopping 30%. But yeah, maybe it does. Like, I don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't been able to do this build properly yet. Like, you're seeing how much I'm struggling here. And it's not for lack of trying, right? It's just, I don't know how to make it work. And I know that the build is really good once you get to high level, because I've tried a non-permadeath offline build. I remember that I reached a point where I had the Archon Blade on the right side, and I had like the how's called the guy that throw arrows, the Soulcairn Archer, and I was just wrecking everything. Like the amount of damage that one of those archers do, it's insane. The only problem of the build is you need to have a way to stay alive, because you are the tank. But that's it. And then once you get the you get an additional summon for Clavicus, one from the Necromancer Amulet, and you're golden. Like I remember distinctively getting through a mage dungeon and the mages were dying like flies. They were like, the archers were doing so much damage. It didn't matter that the mages were high level, like the bumping was just there was nothing they could do. There was just nothing they could do. You could tell. Let's get inside. And it was really fun too. It was really fun too. All those summons are really good. The Brahman has one of the strongest melee attack in the game. Like, it wrecks everything. The problem with the Brahman is that it's slow. Archers are less slow, which is what makes them more useful in my opinion. That's what I need. I need another. You know what?
That it? That's your best?
Where are my archers? There are my archers. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have. And that's it. You go with those. You go with those summons, and like the other thing is you have one of the strongest frost mage in the game.
Just a soldier who didn't want to die.
Like, I cannot stress out the one.
Found you.
You can't hide from me.
I'll throw your. You won't be alive. Oh.
It can't be you. You won't get the best.
Yeah, okay, this would work. This works. Alteration will solve the main problem of the build. The only thing I haven't really tried is the final summon from Soulcairn. That one is something I want eventually to come back at, to try the Keeper. But after seeing how much damage the Braftmen were doing, the Keeper should do a bit more damage than that, so it's probably a lot. Like, really a lot. That's the thing. Like, if you're familiar with Dremoras and the damage Dremoras do, the undeads do more. That's what makes this interesting. Even, let's say you're fighting Mirak, right? It doesn't matter that most of the times your undead doesn't hit Mirak. You just need one of them to hit once or twice. They do so much damage. That's why the build is interesting. It's just that it's so difficult to get there. Again, if I was at this point with Clavicus and I had Daedra summons, I wouldn't have any of this problem, because the Daedra summons at apprentice level are tanky and also so very strong. They do elemental damage, so bandits don't have a way to survive any of that. Like, unless you're a Dammer, and then yes, okay, fire damage doesn't do much, but everything else is just dragged. I feel like this is one of those builds where you need to find the right combination of, like, it's not a bad build, it's a good build. What we're doing wrong here is we're playing it and, like, we haven't found the right way to play it yet. So it could be, as you said, Apprentice could be an option. Maybe also go there with the Mage Stone instead of Ritual to get more Magicka, so that, you know, you can cast more. That's another option. You could, like, another thing if you go Brayton is you could go Atronak.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
Oh man.
Lucky hit. Skyrim, I'll kill you.
Yo, that guy is super resistant to damage. That's my new armor, by the way.
Head on a pike. No.
You see, our undeads are doing a good job. That's the other
You're
thing.
a fool
Like,
to test
I can't really complain about that. I don't have a healing potion. What? Yes, I do. Wait, I don't have healing potions. My bad. I thought I would survive the hit. I thought I would survive the hit. Yeah, but again, if you go restoration, you really... Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe yes. I don't know, guys. I think this was not optimal. Like, it's not bad, the build, but not enough. Maybe the solution is to really start full conjuration and then I don't know. We also got really unlucky with all the orcs. And the other thing is the Necromancer Amulet will just make everything much worse. Being able to backcast is vital. Yeah, but also having 2 summons. Like, Ritual gives us 2 summons. We have, like... I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but 2 summons is quite strong. It's just the main issue is that the Breton sucks as a warrior. It's not a real hybrid like it should be. And you can add all the food you want, but it still sucks. Like this is not enough to make the Breton a good build, a good race. It's great defensively, but I don't know. Like I could see this being like. Hell, even Redguard with the cheaper spellcast when you're a full Magicka. Even the Redguard could be a better option. Yeah, maybe Breton is not the call. The thing with Breton is that it's a really good tank. If you get a high level, the thing about the Breton is that 20 Magicka resistance is huge. If you can get to... We could do Breton Lord, actually. Lord could help with stamina. Nord is a good idea, yeah. But that's the only reason to use Nord, right? What's the other... Like, you lose a lot of Magicka, you don't have any Magicka regen as a Nord, essentially. So it's kind of limited. And the only thing you gain is that when you get hit, you don't lose Magicka, which is something that you can get through an amulet, the amulet in Sartal or something like that. So I'm not sure that's really a call. Like the Nord is I don't know, it's one of those races I don't really fully understand. What else? Imperial could be good. Redguard could be good. But the more armor is only 10%, is really not that much. I know, it doesn't fit that much to me. Argonian would be an amazing... Argonian Lord would be an amazing combo for this build. Because you will be able to tank more. Tank much more. Problem is, again, it's only early on. There is a point where the Breton just surpasses everybody in terms of tankiness. There is nothing as strong as the Breton. So I still think Breton is the right call. It's just, I don't know, Breton is all over the place. The food, everything, the carry weight. Like going heavy armor with Breton is a nightmare. I don't know, guys. I know. I need to think about it. Last time we had more luck because I went robes. And even if my undeads were dying very often, I could keep casting them over and over. So, which is what also I feel like Cole proposed. So maybe that's what I should try to do. Maybe we go full robes again, vampire full robes, and just put so many mages, so many undeads on the field that eventually one of them goes through. And yeah, they kill one of them, but we have so much Magicka regen that we can keep conjuring them. The issue with that is that then what's the point? Like the only reason to go Clavicus is to have one additional summon, because you will never use a summoning pact with that. But maybe that's the call. Because then it doesn't matter the Necromancer Amulet gives you a Malus. It doesn't even matter that you have the Lich Ring. You know, like, because you're not in the front, you don't have that problem. So maybe the solution is to go with a robes build. I need to think about it. I think I close here. This was still fun to watch. I think the undeads are definitely better. I think that's the right direction. We should make a Goalless Saint for all the work he has been doing, because I have to admit every changes it's trying to do are really everything it's trying to do is really impactful and nice. Even if it doesn't get merged into the main plugin, it's still nice to see attempts to fix problems of 3bftweaks. So huge thanks to Ghoul, and tomorrow we try another build. But this was fun. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.